And we move at light speed. Last of a dying breed. My Akis move at light speed.
I can feel eyes on me everywhere I go. Not paranoid or conceited, but
First, because what he's about to talk about is the whole abortion thing going on. In one of my songs that I'm writing, it includes, to understand this thing's been going on for 50 years and is what made abortion legal, pretty much. All the way up to 90 days? So it was like 3 months. So back whenever I was brought into this world, I was supposed to be aborted. I am not supposed to be here, brothers and sisters. And thanks to even that radical law, that I am still here. So this is a touchy basis for me. I am pro-life. The big problem right now is what nobody's talking about, other than the US government arming the whole world and then trying to take weapons away from responsible people to put them in the hands of irresponsible people. Afghanistan, UK, you name it, it's everywhere. Just like California, just like Chicago has the strictest gun laws. The UK also has strictest gun laws. But guess what? There are so many illegal guns out there that a law would never, ever suffice. They make so much money. The government makes so much money with these underground dealings. But the biggest story of all of this administration, past administrations, all administrations, has been leading up. Each side plays their part. Red, blue, make black and white fight. Okay, so what's the biggest problem? So we know race is huge. Brothers and sisters, I'm a man that doesn't even believe in slavery. Yes, I don't believe in slavery, because the world before 1700 that you know of never existed. The world is not shaped in a way. The world is not shaped in a way that you know. Brazil, for example, is literally the first, other than, out in the waters, but one of the last places of our defense. If that goes down, there is no secret underground coming in sleeper cells. No. We're talking full-on military exercise, war on American soil. That's what happens if we lose Brazil. Just to let you know, you're about to listen to the Brazil president. This is where Tucker's been for like a week now, to interview this president that has what? Survived an assassination attempt. The day of his inauguration, I believe. They tried killing him.
For decades, Joe Biden freely admitted that the Roe v. Wade decision was bad law and inherently extreme. Quote, I don't like the Supreme Court decision on abortion. I think it went too far. I don't think that a woman has the sole right to say what should happen to her body. which makes sense because you can't create a baby without a man. So why is it not a man's issue too?
Yep.
Shut up! They screamed.
Yep. I just got into a fight with my wife about this too, an argument. I was literally like, look, women think they're so special because they carry. They don't create them. They carry the kid. They don't create them. So the one that created it, the one that has the seed, that put it in your body, has just as much say as you. Whoa, who think not?
But Joe Biden has changed his view. Now he will say precisely what they tell him to say. Today, he attacked the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
Puppets.
Watch.
We have the strongest economy in the world. Our inflation rates are lower than other
Puppet.
nations in the world. The one thing that has been destabilizing
See your
is
strings?
the outrageous behavior of the Supreme Court of the United States on overruling not only Roe v. Wade, but essentially challenging the right to privacy. We've been a leader in the world in terms of personal rights and privacy rights. And it is a mistake, in my view, for the Supreme Court to do what it did.
We're a leader in the world in terms of personal rights. Unless you criticize Joe Biden on the internet, in which case the FBI may wind up at your house. But free speech is no longer a personal right, nor a
Bring
self-defense.
it.
So here in Brazil, it is still a mostly pro-life country. It's still mostly a Christian country, but the left here would very much like to change that. Babies are the problem. We spoke to Bolsonaro about this. We also talked about his gun policies and how, provably, allowing civilians to protect themselves has reduced violent crime. Here it is. What are your opponents' views of Christianity?
Olha, a esquerda,
The left wing, I mean, the vast majority of them are atheists.
batem
They do not respect anything.
nos pastores, batem nos padres.
They criticize priests and pastors, and Lula himself has said that he will, if elected, he will place priests and pastors and the military in their rightful place, or in the right place in society.
A Suprema Corte Americana,
For instance, when the U.S. Supreme Court recently changed its understanding and ruling on abortion, the left wing in Brazil did not like that.
nós gostamos da vida.
We did like the new stance taken by the U.S. Supreme Court because we defend life from its very conception,
Lula mesmo,
but not so among the left-wing people in
o
Lula.
aborto é uma coisa de saúde pública. A mulher que
Lula and the left wing, they often say that abortion is a matter of public health, and it is the woman that should decide.
esse mais a ela. Tá? E a nossa religião.
We believe that the life that has been given to a woman does not belong to the woman,
no tocante a isso. A
and that is a stance espoused by our religion.
federal, o ministro Barroso que é favorável.
The federal Supreme Court Chief Justice Barroso, who favors abortion, he himself stated that it is not the right time to discuss that issue yet.
Em ele caso ele volte ao poder, como tem mais duas vagas.
And in case he goes back to power,
ele vai manter
because there are two more positions to be appointed to the Supreme Court,
o aborto.
he will certainly, if elected,
O nome é mesmo. O aborto foi legalizado. O aborto
he will appoint chief justices that will support the abortion policy.
de justiça da
In Colombia, for example, abortion has been confirmed by the Supreme Court.
A Suprema Corte brasileira tem interferido.
In Brazil, the Supreme Court has interfered a great deal, not only in the legislative,
Então, na
but also in the judiciary, of course.
do PT, dos partidos de esquerda, o Lula é que chegando ao poder não interessa muito.
Lula and the left wing believe that once they do come back to power,
Senado Federal, com os
it would be irrelevant to count on those who are elected in Congress,
impor as suas vontades. Ou seja, anulam qualquer lei votada pelo
because they will actually wield power over Parliament,
poder de legislar pela própria Suprema Corte.
and they will be able to legislate through the Supreme Court,
Homofobia,
just as they have legislated on issues such as homophobia and nepotism, which is, of course, the policy of employing members of your own family as a publicly appointed member of Congress. We lowered the tax called IPS, the tax on industrialized goods, and the Supreme Court said that was not correct.
All right. So what's my personal opinion of what's happening? I don't want to sorry. I don't want to talk about 2023 because 2023 is going to be a very sorry time for a lot of people. A lot of people. It's the big push for their end, and why I'm saying this is because what I see is I see people eating themselves alive right now. Spiritually, physically, mentally. whole cities just burning without even the flames being lit. They're eating themselves alive. They're not turning on you. They're not coming for you. They got their own to worry about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters, you will. Because as we all know, this is the end of an age, the beginning of Abraham. That's why people call it the end of days. Because when the world ends, there will be nothing but peace. They spit one world government, one world religion, because that's the end. A one world society of perfect peace and harmony. Are they offering you peace and harmony, or are they offering you destruction and death? You'll see. Get blessed, brothers and sisters.